Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solutions by Amol More. So today we are going to do a very interesting concept from the chapter of conic sections. Now in the chapter of conic sections you have many conic sections, for example parabola, hyperbola, circle, ellipse, pair of straight lines. Some are generated conic sections are degenerated conic sections, just like pair of straight lines. So just by looking at the equation, it becomes very difficult to understand whether which type of conic section it is. For example, we have a very long conic section equation over here, and we need to identify whether it is a pair of straight line, whether it is a circle, parabola, hyperbola or ellipse. So by just merely observing the equation, you won't ever be able to get the answer for this. For example, a student might never think of it as a pair of straight line or a circle or a hyperbola just by merely looking at it. So today I will tell you the master key behind identifying every conic section. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. So first of all, you need to understand the standard general form of a conic section, which is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Right? You need to have a standard equation in this form. Then you need to understand the value of delta. Now the value of delta is very easy to remember. You can remember it as A, B, C. So that goes alphabetically. As you can see in the equation A, B, C. Now apart from A, B, C, what remains is F, G, H. So you write down F, G, H. But as you can see, for F there is 2, for G there is 2, for H there is 2. Hence you write down 2FGH. Then you write down minus, and then the first letter is A, and over here the first letter is F. So you write down F, and there is 2 for F. So you write down AF square. Similarly, the second letter is B. So you write down B, and the second letter over here is G. So you write down G. And the third letter over here is C, so you write down C, and the third letter is H with a 2, so it will be CH square. That is the value of delta. ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square. There is another way of remembering this, that also I will tell you. That is also a very simple way. You write down AHG, AHG, see rhythm wise. Row AHG, column AHG, AHG, AHG. Then whatever the 4 places remaining, you can write down BF, FC. Very simple, right? AHG, AHG, BF, FC. That's it. So either you can use this determinant form or you can use this straight linear form, whichever you wish. In this video, I'll be using this straight linear form only. Then how to identify conic section with this? Very simple. If delta is equal to 0, then what? Then it represents pair of straight lines. Pair of straight lines. Okay. So that is your first condition. Then the second condition, if delta is not equal to 0, then how do you identify? So definitely it is not a pair of straight line. So you will calculate h square minus AB. So there are 3 possibilities for h square minus AB. First possibility is h square minus AB is greater than 0. Then the third possibility is delta not equal to 0, h square minus AB is equal to 0. And the fourth possibility is quite complicated. So I will write down, if delta not equal to 0 and h square minus AB is less than 0. Okay. So understand it like this. For a hyperbola, eccentricity is greater than 1. Right? For a parabola, eccentricity is 0. And for a ellipse, eccentricity is less than 1. Something like this. Okay. So eccentricity greater than 1, h square minus AB greater than 0, eccentricity lesser than 0, lesser than 1, and h square minus AB lesser than 0. So this will be hyperbola. This is just a trick, nothing mathematical in it. And this will be parabola, and this will be ellipse or circle. There are two possibilities remaining, right? So it will be a circle if a equal to c and h equal to 0, then it is a circle. Okay, and then the next one is a is not equal to c and h is not equal to 0. Then actually let us not write down h is not equal to 0. If a is not equal to c, then it is ellipse. Okay, then you call that. Okay, so let us revise the cases first of all. So firstly, if delta is 0, it is pair of straight line. If delta is not 0 and h square minus ab is greater than 0, it is hyperbola. If delta is not equal to 0 and h square minus ab equal to 0, it is parabola. If delta is not equal to 0 and h square minus ab is less than 0, then a equal to c has to be there and h equal to 0. H equal to 0 means this xy term shouldn't be there. In a circle equation, there is no xy term, right? So this should be 0. And if a is not equal to c and there is no condition on h, I mistakenly wrote that h is not equal to 0. H can be 0 also in ellipse. There is no problem in it. Or the only condition is delta shouldn't be 0, h square minus ab less than 0 and a shouldn't be equal to c. Then it will be treated as ellipse, and for circle this both conditions should be met with. Okay, then there are three more conditions which you need to understand, which are over here. If delta equal to 0, then it is a pair of straight lines, but if h square minus ab is greater than 0, then it is distinct lines, distinct real lines. Okay, and if h square minus ab is equal to 0, parallel lines or coincident lines. Okay, and if h square minus ab is less than 0, imaginary lines. Okay, this is something extra which I am telling you. Now you will say, sir, what about the question? You have given enough gyan now. Okay, so the question is this and we need to solve it. So let us compare this with ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Let us compare. The value of a is 5, 2h is 10, that means h is 5. Okay, b is 5, 2g is 4, that means g is 2, 2f is 2, that means f is 1, and c is 2. Let us first calculate what? ABC plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square, which is nothing but your delta. Okay, so a, b, c. A is 5, b is 5 and c is 2. So 5 into 5 into 2. 5 into 5, 25 into 2, 50. So ABC is 50 plus 2fgh. Okay, so f is 1, g is 2, 1 into 2, 2 into 5, 10. So fgh is 10 and 2. So 20. So 50 plus 20 minus af square. A is 5, f is 1. 5 into 1 square is 5 only. Minus bg square. So b is 5 and g is 2. 2 square is 4. 5 into 4, 20. So minus 20. Minus ch square. C is 2 and h is 5. 5 square is 25. 25 into 2, 50. So minus 50. As you can see, 50 got cancelled, 20 got cancelled, and your delta is minus 5. So first of all, delta is not equal to 0. That is one condition. Okay, that means it is not a pair of straight lines. Now let us move ahead. Let us calculate h square minus ab. So what was the value of h again? H was 5. So let me write down 5 square minus a. What was the value of a? 5 and b also 5. So 5 into 5. So 25 minus 25 equals 0. So your h square minus ab is actually equal to 0. Now delta is not equal to 0 and h square minus ab equal to 0. If you go to our detailed list, you can find out delta not equal to 0 and h square minus ab equal to 0 is a parabola. That means the given general conic section equation was a parabola. Now just tell me, just by looking at this equation, would you have guessed that this is a parabola? Definitely not. Because the general intuition about parabola is what? That it has only one square term, either x square or y square, but over here both are x square, both terms are squared, x square also and y square also. That is why people feel it is wrong. But it is not a parabola, but I will show you the graphing of this particular conic section to make you believe that it is a parabola. Just give me a second. Okay, let us graph this 5 10 5 4 2 2. Okay, 5 10 5 4 2 2. So let me graph 5 10 5 4 2 2. 5 10 5 4 2 2 equals 0. Now as you can see, I have graphed the particular equation and you can see a parabola. See, this is an oblique parabola. That is why I told you, just by merely looking at this particular equation, you won't be able to guess that it is a parabola. That is why this trick comes into picture. You have to check the value of delta. If it is 0, then straight line. If it is not 0, then you find out h square minus ab. Greater than 0 will be hyperbola, equal to 0 will be parabola, lesser than 0 will be either circle or ellipse based on the condition of A and C. I hope after this you would be able to identify any type of conic section given to you. I hope you have really loved this video, and I will keep looking forward to uploading more and more such concepts in order to help you with maths. For now, this is it for this video. This is your friend saying bye bye to you.